I think this is it. You guys getting any audio from this? Not seeing any audio register. Okay, that's just my people outside driving around. So let's go back and hit start, I guess, and see if the audio comes up. There we go. Welcome back, everybody. It's been a little bit since I've been here. Tell them I'm done. The confession.
I can't do this anymore.
What?
Okay, why are there no subtitles back?
This.
What, mornings?
No. All of this.
You mean the deal?
Afraid so.
What do you mean? You need better pay, different hours?
No, nothing like that. Just, you know, done with this.
Okay.
I gotta adjust audio because this is really quiet for some reason. Like, most of my games are, like, obnoxiously loud. This game is, like, not. Turn it up a bit, I guess, on my end. Hopefully you guys aren't
Wanna...
blown out.
Yeah, sure.
Here you go. So, you're done, huh?
Yep.
You do understand what that means, right?
Does it have to mean anything?
It doesn't work like that. You know that.
I must be getting forgetful in my old age.
Uh-huh. Nothing I can do to change your mind.
Now, you are welcome to try.
Well, let's go get some coffee. Talk things over. Come on.
Okay.
Smells delicious as always.
Ah, Sadie was the real cook.
Hey, don't sell yourself short. Not much that's better than your home-cooked eggs.
Hope you don't mind, I left out the bell peppers this time.
Can't stand them.
Sadie always liked peppers, though, so I put up with them.
Not to change the subject, but how long we been doing this for, you think?
15 years, just about.
This is an odd game.
Summer of '78.
Very odd.
Why'd we meet? What was it?
You
Needed
can-
the scratch.
What did you need the scratch for again?
Wasn't too popular with the folks back home. Had to make ends meet.
And Bill needed surgery you couldn't afford.
Yes.
Well, here's what I remember. I had a problem that night, and Jimmy was trying to help me solve that problem when who should come in through that door but you?
Jimmy was always bragging about connections back home. I thought he could help.
Jimmy knew we could help each other, so he called up Tony. We agreed, made a deal. We all agreed. Ugh. Anyone ever tell you you're no good at making coffee?
Every time you visit.
Thought you'd have got it better by now.
Well, Sadie made the coffee. I made the bacon.
It's good bacon. You know, when I was a kid, I thought pigs were all pink with curly tails.
Yorkshires are.
Weird,
Mine are
weird
red
game.
wattle. American breed. Not a lot of them out there, you know.
That's so.
Mm-hmm. Always thought it'd be nice, you know, to raise pigs that was different. I had some Yorkies way back. Must have been I
What's
don't know,
going
before
on?
the service.
Long time ago.
I'm an old man.
I've heard great things about the game, but like,
You and me both. So why the Waddles? Funny name.
Like I said, American breed. Nearly went extinct. Thought I'd do my part to keep them alive. And that tastes good.
Oh,
You aren't wrong.
okay.
You know, the other day I was reading the paper.
Look at you, an intellectual.
Maybe. Anyways, I read that pigs were as smart as us. You believe that?
I suppose so.
I still
How
vote.
smart do you reckon?
Smarter than a dog.
Think we could teach one to play fetch?
Bill taught one, actually, back in 4-H. Called it,
What
Henry.
the hell
What
is
happened
going
to Henry?
on?
Well, Bill had to learn how to butcher sometime.
We all do. Do you think the pigs know
Know what?
that they're food?
Oh, pigs don't think like that.
How do you know?
'Cause I know pigs. Pigs ain't like us. Well, sure, they're smart. They eat, they sleep, but they do not plan. They don't think about the future.
And I suppose you do?
Every man does.
I think I'm just about finished up here. What do you say I accompany you today?
How do you reckon?
Well, my visits are always so short. Figured I could help you out with some chores. Maybe figure out what's going on with your little sports truck in the garage.
As long as you're okay with shoveling manure first.
Yeah.
What about your sidekick?
What the hell's going on?
Protege. When I retire, he'll be the man you'll be dealing with. Good guy. Smart. Discreet. Ambitious.
Like you, I guess. But, listen. I told you already. I'm quitting.
We'll see.
That's such a dramatic end to breakfast, but all right. Okay. So I'm done. Move the manure, milk the goats, feed the horse, throw the horseshoes, check the shed. Huh. Okay. Approaching scene. The shovel.
What's the wheelbarrow for?
Hauling.
Hauling what?
Shit.
Ah, and what are we supposed to do with this crap?
We are going to fertilize. Well, not now, it's October, but we're going to put it in a nice big pile where it belongs.
We?
Well, you did say you wanted to help.
Yeah, guess I did.
So help. Pick up that shovel over there. We'll shovel it in, wheel it out, dump it, and we're good.
Okay.
And you do this every day.
Mm-hmm. Most every day.
And you want to keep doing this every day.
It's my routine.
Shoveling shit.
Someone's got to do it.
That isn't the first time you've told me that.
Oh, yeah?
Vietnam.
Yeah.
You know, I did some digging on you. Personally, not the shit kind. Know what I found?
I reckon you'll tell me.
You went back. What happened that day in the valley?
You saw the report. I'm not going to talk about it.
Come on.
No.
Suit yourself. But you got a medal. You didn't have to go back. Had a wife and kid here. In a time where most of us were trying to figure out how to stay home. You went back.
You going somewhere with this?
Think it'd be fun if you told me why? While we're shoveling shit?
I was recon. You know that, I reckon. Was in the hospital, staring at the ceiling. Magazines next
Just
to me
got
on
my
the
shovel.
bed.
I want to pick up the wheelbarrow up.
I had this, moment. A moment of clarity.
A revelation.
Uh-huh. And the revelation was this. Them protesters weren't doing a damn thing. The hippies and the bands weren't changing anything. You know who was?
The Vietnamese? The Russians?
No. The news. You hit someone hard enough day in, day out with the realities of war, pretty soon they'll tire of it. Vietnam? That was our first time that close to war.
This is a pretty hot take, but like also pretty cold. We've known this for a bit.
You figured
You ain't the only one of us who's killed people.
Why do you think I offered you that job back in '74?
Turned it down for the same reason I went back. They were telling us our patriotic duty was to go and fight for our country. Well, that's what I did.
That's
You
the
weren't
shit.
recon when you went back, though.
Went back with a camera. Talked them into letting me help with the press, keeping them safe and all that. So
Can't
I
put the
did.
shovel down.
And I took pictures. Took all the pictures I could. I fought in a different way.
How do I drop the wheel? How do I... There's got to be a button to drop things. Oh. Okay. I don't think I can control it. It just moves on its own. It's like on rails. I feel feeling we're supposed to be having this conversation while I was moving the wheelbarrow, because now it feels awkwardly silent, but I just couldn't figure out how to put the shovel down. So now it's weird.
Did you win?
We pulled out a nab, didn't we?
Mm-hmm. And now you're here. Great big war hero. Shuffling shit.
Yeah. Shoveling shit.
I guess I'm not gonna spread the manure just yet. Can't hop. Oh, I can hop over the fence. Probably should though. That's rude to my own fence. I built that, I think. This is an interesting game. I don't want to throw horseshoes just yet. We gotta do the goats. The goats were back over by where the shit piles were, so let's head over that way. So, like, I've heard that this game was described as as a walking simulator, but I feel like there's a lot more, like, talking and doing things going on, so I dig it. I can respect that kind of game. The goat.
You know, back home they call you the pig farmer.
That description is apt.
And yet, you also have goats.
I do also have goats. And a horse. And I had a dog. Tried cows once. Bill raised a newt or something, but, when it died.
Well, most people have. I don't know, chickens and cows. You got goats.
Is that, judgment I hear?
No judgment, no. Just wondering, why goats?
Goat milk.
There can't be much profit in that.
Well, there's enough. Besides, I had you.
Have. You still have.
As I've said, I'm no longer interested in that particular revenue stream.
We're the ones who sever ties. And you don't want us severing ties.
I believe I made myself clear.
You know, I feel like we've had this conversation a couple of times now, and you still don't seem to get that I'm done with this line is just gonna look really silly at the end of the day.
You were asking me about goats.
Yeah, goats.
I like them. They like to play. They'll eat just about anything. The milk's an acquired taste, but I've always liked the cheese. Meat's good with the right curry. A friend taught me that a while back.
So, you like them for the utility.
I like them because they're
So
playful.
these guys are the mob,
Want to get started?
and
Started?
Milking.
Oh, hey, really?
we feed
I always
the
wanted to try
pigs
that.
the people they
Well,
kill.
Here's your chance. My goats are smart. They know what's up, so they'll just walk up. Here they are. Come on. Now they'll just take their positions here like they should. Got feed all ready for them. Just you take a seat there.
Not very comfortable.
His foot's sinking into the floor.
Suppose not. Well, now that we're seated, all you gotta do is grab the teat with your thumb and forefinger.
And pull?
No, don't pull. Just sort of rhythmically squeeze with the rest of your fingers. Gently
Okay.
pushing the milk out.
Like this?
Just like that, yes. All you gotta do is do that till the goat's out of milk.
Huh. This is kind of nice.
I found it relaxing.
Well, I think I can get used to this.
I am playing a
Why don't
game
you?
called Adios.
Why not get used to this?
What, and come work with you?
Sure.
Yeah, some folks might take issue with that.
Well, can't make everybody happy. Better than ending up shot.
Shoot him. What?
Hey!
Okay.
Oh, gun down. Life over just like
What the hell is
I
this
usually get
game?
to shoot back.
Well, we all wind up dead in the end, don't we?
I'd rather live as long as possible.
What the hell?
What good is that?
Living?
What good is living if you ain't happy?
Who says I'm not happy?
I'm not.
You could be.
I don't think I could.
This is an interesting game, though.
Well,
There's a lot going on. I feel
that
this.
does it for the goats.
Still, thinking about what I've been saying?
I haven't stopped.
Changed your mind?
No. No, I have not.
Feed the horse. I think the horse was over at 66 from here. So we're gonna just do these farm chores. Oh, is the guy stuck inside? Hey, buddy. You good? Thanks. Yeah, come along. So this game, from what I grasp, we are a pig farmer who the mob is using to dispose of dead bodies. Oh, we already did it, I guess. By feeding them to the pigs. And we have decided we are quitting. And this guy is trying to convince us not to as we walk around the place doing chores. So we're gonna figure this out as time goes on, but I'm desperate to know what's gonna happen. The horse. I love these dramatic cut-ins for the big
Don't
text.
you own a tractor?
What's that got to do with anything?
Well, pigs I get. Goats too. Some fellas have chickens and cows, and that's all well and good, but what's the point of a horse?
Horses are God's most beautiful creatures.
What, you just keep a horse around because they're beautiful?
Horses belong on farms.
Uh-huh. You haven't got a saddle for him, so you don't ride him. No racehorse. Can't eat him. What's the point?
I don't see the point in a farm without a horse. Gotta have a horse.
Hi there, Chaos.
And what's this about them being beautiful? Beautiful, really. Beautiful, he says. Spindly legs and bloated bellies and those weird teeth. Sleep standing up. Who sleeps standing up? Something wrong with that. Aren't you going to say something?
One day maybe this fella will understand. There you go. There you go.
To me, I mean.
I keep apples here 'cause he likes them. Likes the salt lick, too. Want to feed him one?
Nah, I'm good.
Alright, it's okay. You can have another apple.
Suit yourself. All righty, here you go, boy. No, I gotta get going. Why don't you walk on out to pasture, rest a spell?
Oof. Horses give me the willies.
Can't see why.
Okay. I'm gonna go check the shed. Well, we'll do the horseshoes first. They're first on the list, so... I'll invite this guy to chuck some horseshoes, I guess. This game, we are a pig farmer, who I believe this gentleman is in the
Why
mob.
horseshoes?
And he's been having us feed pigs.
Well, why not
The
horses?
bodies of the
Doesn't
people
it
he
feel
kills.
stereotypical?
Well, look
And
around
we're
you.
trying to quit.
My nearest neighbor lives, half a mile down the road. It ain't the city. We don't have nightclubs and pool halls to go hang
And he's
out.
trying to convince us
Pool
not to
halls?
quit.
What is this, 1890? This is 1992, friend. We got shopping malls for teenagers, restaurants, clubs, whatever. But pool halls? I don't even know if they had those when I was a kid.
Uh-huh. Well, time doesn't pass out here as quickly, I suppose. No need for all that, stimulation.
Ah, so you play horseshoes.
Or read a good book. Develop photos you took for yourself. Go fly fishing.
It sounds idyllic. Quaint, but idyllic. And you just want to give up this home-cooked paradise?
I can't select the other options. Oh God.
That's lonely, too.
You could get you a nice place in the city.
Never was one for crowds.
Thought you said you were lonely.
I'd be just as lonely in a crowd. Sadie, she, nobody else could really see me, understand what I was.
How do you figure? What?
After Saigon, when I got back, all these people were hugging their loved ones or protesting or whatever, and I don't know. I never felt more alone in all my life. I was home. I should have been happy, and I wasn't.
Well, it wasn't a popular war. You lost friends too,
I
right?
missed it.
But when I got home, it was dark, and
Look how good that
there
shot
was
was.
Sadie waiting for me. Porch light like a halo around her head. And I knew I wasn't alone anymore.
That was a
So you
shitty
came
throw.
back to your high school sweetheart.
I thought he'd have married her by then. I didn't think she'd wait for me.
Why not? You're a handsome guy. I bet all sorts wanted you, especially back then. Women love a man in uniform.
Yeah.
You see that house on the hill?
What, the burned out one? I always wondered what happened there.
Gary Gordon, of the Gordon family. Went to high school with us. But, well, most of us were farm folk. Sadie, her dad,
This is so
was
odd.
the county judge, so for us that's pretty high society. The Gordons owned a lot of land, and all that passed to Gary after his ma died. In high school, he'd been our quarterback after his pa paid off the school, but he wasn't a bad athlete.
Good-looking guy?
Oh, a real James Dean. And he had eyes for Sadie. The poor farm boy who couldn't play on the team versus the star quarterback. Shit, what kind of contest was that?
Hey, who wouldn't want all this?
Man, yet when I came home, there she was.
Where was Gary?
Sadie has
served
passed away at this point.
Gary was too rich to serve. Star quarterback had some health exemption. Didn't get drafted.
Uh-huh. So then, where was he?
Running his dad's business. Trying to win her heart. Didn't work. She invited him to the wedding. I didn't want him there, but, well, you know Sadie.
Uh-huh.
Well, Gordons own most of the property around here, including the 200 acres surrounding that hill.
Right.
And he built a house.
A house? Wait,
Over there.
that house?
The very same.
Huh.
Looks like it was a mansion.
It was.
Why'd he build it?
I don't know. To remind her what she'd given up, maybe.
That's such
So,
a weird flex.
what happened to the
Build a
wealthy
house
Gary
overlooking
Gordon
the
in his
farm
mansion?
of some girl
He
who
built it
married
one
someone you
year,
didn't like.
Must have been
Huh?
1966 or so, and he went inside and he just disappeared.
This is such an odd
And
game.
one night, about a year later, there was a storm, and boom, no more Gary Gordon.
No more Gary Gordon.
Maybe he was lonely too.
Maybe. Yeah.
There's a
All right.
As you can see.
win. What next?
there's a cross over there. That's likely where Sadie was buried. Wouldn't mind checking out the garage, but we gotta go check the shed out first. It's in our journal. I'm gonna head over to the cross though, just to look at it. I need to see if it's got a name on it or anything, because Billy was also mentioned. Yeah, no. Okay, well, just into the shed we go, I guess.
Huh. I've always wondered what was in this shack.
Happy now.
Figured it was just some old shack at first, but every time I asked what was in there, you haven't been forthcoming.
I have not, no.
Tried to take a look in the window once.
Did you now? Ta-da! Beautiful, right?
The soda.
Pop machines. Here I figured you had a deep, dark secret.
We have a deep, dark secret. This here is one of my hobbies.
What, collecting them?
Well, sure, I collect them, I guess, but that's not really the point.
Is there a point to any hobby?
It depends. What I meant was that it's no fun to just collect them. I fix them up. That's where the real fun is.
Makes sense.
You look like you want to ask me something.
Why pop machines?
I like a good soda pop.
And the jump from that to having a bunch of machines in a blacked out shed?
I used to work at the town library after school, and somebody thought it would be a good idea to put in a pop machine.
Root beer, it's unbearably good.
50, 51, thereabouts. Anyways, it was cantankerous, as these things tended to be, especially back then, and Mrs. Olson, she was the librarian at the time, knew I was handy, asked me to fix it.
And you've been fixing pop machines ever since?
Well, not exactly. Didn't think much of it for years until after some time I got back from overseas, and I was at this junkyard, and I saw a Kruger Schmidt.
A what?
A Kruger Schmidt. Yeah, I jumble the words, I know, probably French or something.
What? No.
Sounds German.
German. Yeah, that makes sense. Anyways, it looked so dilapidated that I just had to take it home and fix it. Of course, you know how the wife is. She just about threw a hissy fit. But I brought her to this here shed and got to work. Fixed her up real nice,
Then what?
Had myself a nice pop. And then I sold it and figured that was all there was to it. But then there was an auction in town and someone was selling a pair of Vendos. Well, I figured, hey, I could fix that too.
And it snowballed from there.
Huh.
That it did.
Well, that's not a bad explanation for a hobby.
It relaxes me.
I don't know, soda machines. It's an unusual thing for a man to want to fix. Don't people get paid to fix them?
It is unusual, but when the missus and I would get into fights or when things was bad or I was anxious, well, I don't know. Well, Sadie's sister, when she passed, told me that it was all right to cry, that it wasn't weakness, that it was okay. And I remember sitting there in that empty living room with everyone murmuring and telling me how sorry they were, and I didn't feel like I needed to cry.
I'm enjoying this, though. This is
I
interesting.
did. Still do, but I don't know. Not everybody needs to cry. I don't need to cry. I don't get in that way, you know? Weakness? No. I don't know what she was talking about, weakness. Crying never felt weak to me. That's just not how I am.
I can't remember the last time I cried. Maybe that movie about the boy and his dogs.
Oh, always cry over that one. Dogs are good. Innocent. Yeah, when a dog dies, that always moves me to tears.
Yeah.
But Josie insisted. Then she kept insisting. Then, I don't know, I think she got offended I wouldn't cry, as if she loved Sadie more than me. And she made me feel like I was something wrong. Of course, that wasn't true. There wasn't nothing wrong with me. I just didn't, I wasn't like that. It wasn't what I needed. It wasn't how I needed to grieve. This is how I grieve, this right here.
Huh.
When I got a problem, I fix it. And when I fix it, I fix a little part of me. And I don't know how or why, but it's healing.
I
It's a
mean,
healing
I respect
thing. That's
that.
why
I
a
can
man's
I can
got
get
to have a
behind that.
hobby.
Sorry,
No, it's all right. I figured, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I figured if someone's got to know, this is my quiet little hobby. A thing I do to help me work out my worries.
Well, yeah, looks like you fixed this one up real nice.
I'm proud of it. Proud of all of them. But I'm proud of this one most.
Thank you for taking the time to show me.
There's another reason I wanted to show this to you.
What's that?
If you want it, it's yours.
What am I gonna do with a pop machine?
Well, grab yourself a nice, refreshing drink of soda every so often, you big dummy.
Wait, I couldn't possibly.
Please. A little memento of our time together.
Oh, come on. A memento? Let's keep this train rolling. We can work something out.
This guy's so
Back by, pick up the soda
sleazy.
machine. Take it home with you. Or don't. If you really got no use for it, I won't be offended.
I'll think it over. What's next?
Now, the one thing that's been bothering me this entire scene is when we went into the garage, it said, pull the cord or don't pull the cord. And I pulled the cord, and light came on,
You know
but
what this
inside the
is?
garage, the light was actually on a switch.
Well, you ever seen a tree like it?
A tree's a tree.
Remember all them roasted chestnuts at Christmas?
Oh, sure.
Oh, hell,
sure.
it's an actual chestnut tree.
I kind of figured. Been by often enough to see the chestnuts myself. Why? Is it special to you?
This is an American chestnut tree.
Oh, hey, Saul. He's telling us about his American chestnut tree.
Oh.
American, huh? Thought they all died.
What?
You remembered.
Pays to remember things.
Like the American chestnut.
I'm a little lost here.
What?
Oh, a couple weeks back, Saul came by, said you couldn't make it. Business as usual. Saw I had a bucket of chestnuts, asked if pigs could eat them, so we got to talking, and I told him about chestnuts.
Uh-huh. And what did you learn?
Pork tastes better with chestnuts. And most American chestnuts had died off.
It's true. Long before you or I was born, the American chestnut was prized for the quality of its wood.
Jimmy'd like that.
Oh, that he would, that he would. But this tree, there ain't many like it left. American chestnuts almost all died out because of the Asian fungus around 1900 or so. The chestnut blight.
That's what, like a couple 100,000 trees?
Oh, billions. 4 billion trees snuffed out practically overnight.
Wow.
Well, lumberjacks suddenly out of work in places like West Virginia.
There was a lot of those
economies
blights
never
coming on the
recovered.
1800s, 1900s when
Oh,
international
West
shipping
Virginia
started
was coal
becoming a
country.
big deal.
Logging too.
A lot of the
before it all died out.
transcontinental
Now there's
parasites
trees like the
and
General here
stuff
making
really
nuts
messed
year
up.
round.
Year-round
And I
economy.
feed them to the reds, and they grow nice and fat and tasty.
Oh,
Seems lonely.
thanks, Saul.
It is lonely. Heartbreakingly lonely. To know everyone else you ever loved has passed on. So, I look after him and he looks after me, and I don't know. Sadie and I, we talked about being buried here, you know.
Changed your mind?
Brody's grave was enough for me. But, I don't know. I thought about having him moved. I don't,
What?
I don't know.
You've got plenty of years left in you yet. So, what's the moral of the story? With the trees, I mean.
Be wary of outsiders.
Heck no. There are trees out there that are blight resistant. Maybe even the General here, but I'm too afraid to find out. With enough time and horticultural understanding, we could have done something.
Preserved all these trees?
Maybe we could have. They are magnificent. It's just I don't know. I wasn't trying to teach you a lesson or anything.
But you did make a point of it.
I did do that. It's a part of me is all. And God willing to live for 100 more years. I don't know. I see myself as a custodian of sorts.
Huh.
And one day
Saul, go ahead and wait for me at the van. Hey. Hey. Look at me. You're thinking about dying. Thinking you can pass this responsibility off to someone else. You don't have to do this. Give the tree another decade of your time.
well, the time of my demise aside,
Huh.
someone ought to know about the tree.
Jimmy
Oh, that's a good line.
Oh, Jimmy would cut it down.
He would.
Please. Don't tell him.
Hey, I'm good at keeping see.
Down in the Midwest with the Dust Bowl. Yeah, no, the bloodgrass. I've heard there's a lot of those, like, really problematic plants these days that are just...
And if there's a way...
People are having troubles with these days because of what happened in the past.
Oh, I don't know.
Okay. Hey, you got more to show me, right?
Huh. I have a feeling I know where this game's going, and it's a bit uncomfortable.
The garage, huh?
No tour would be complete without the garage.
I have to ask, why a sports truck?
I think they're called coupe utility, but, you mean why not a sports car?
Yeah, I mean, I always figured you'd have a midlife crisis like the rest of us. Sports car, motorcycle, an affair, something like that.
Couldn't really say why I love these so much. Saw mine one day, fell in love.
With that.
Mm-hmm. Had to bring her home with me.
I'll admit, it has a charm to it.
But she won't run.
No? Well, pop the hood. Let's take a look.
You're serious?
Sure. Already had my midlife crisis.
Motorcycle?
Sports car. And these puppies, well, you know, they're similar enough. Some of them even use the same engine. We can figure this out.
All right.
Now, let's see here. Can you get me that drop light? My eyes aren't what they were.
Sure thing.
There we go.
Thank you.
Saul's a good kid.
What's that?
Saul was a good kid. I like him. It was nice him coming by.
Yeah? That's good to hear. Never met anyone with so much promise.
Never?
In my entire life. Saul's dad was a good man. Didn't think his kid had it. As a boy, he was too soft. But then he got older, graduated college, really came into his own. Eager, more capable than he knows.
Great listener.
Can you believe we were his age once?
Hard to admit.
When I was young, I thought I knew everything.
Yeah? And now?
Today, I learned from you and him about chestnuts.
Well, learn something new every day, I suppose. You check the spark plugs.
Give me a second. What about your boy?
Bill? Oh, he's fine, I guess.
Oh, Bill's not dead.
You guess. Hey, how old is he again?
Born in 60, so, 32 as of September.
Huh. Roy would have been about his age.
Yeah?
Yeah. Well, what's this about you and Bill?
Oh, he don't want to talk to me no more.
What?
Huh.
Bill? Tow-headed little guy, always friendly and outgoing? That Bill?
It's,
Huh.
It's about Sadie.
Well, this guy's got a dead kid.
Yeah.
Hey, mind if I ask you a completely
So
unrelated
Sadie
question?
had died or left.
What's with the
Bill's.
airplanes at your neighbor's place?
Oh, Chuck's farm.
Chuck? Huh. Yeah, what's with all the planes? There's no runway around here.
You know how farmers are. Hey, have you checked the air filter?
Yeah. And yeah, I know how you are. You got plenty of junk too, but I've never seen anyone else with, what are they, World War II bombers or something?
I think he has a B-36.
What the hell?
No kidding.
You got
All
no
right.
idea what a B-36 is, have you?
Yeah, have the foggiest.
Well, a B-36 is a big old bomber made out of magnesium.
Yeah.
Biggest America ever had.
Huge plane.
Took 2 train tankers to fill one up. And you could fly from Monday to Thursday without refueling.
So why does Chuck have one in his backyard, plus all the others?
Asked him about that once.
Okay, wire's loose here.
Where?
Oh.
So, what'd he say?
Oh, dead navigator came to him in a dream.
Oh, what?
What?
Dead navigator from the Korean War came to him in a dream, said the planes were in danger of being lost, and it was up to Chuck to save them.
What?
Chuck? Crazy.
What the hell?
Well, eccentric maybe, but,
Oh, hi there, Wolf.
yeah.
This is a very interesting
Do you
game.
believe in ghosts?
If I did, I'd have a different job. Why, do you?
Well, I figure we all move on in some way. Energy is neither created nor lost and all that.
So you're saying a dead navigator came to a farmer in the middle of nowhere, no offense, and told him that it was his job to preserve airplanes?
Yep.
So now there's a bunch of planes on a crazy coot's farm.
And he keeps them safe. Can you think of a better place for him to be?
Oh.
Well, want to try running it?
Sure.
All right.
Turn over, you son of a bitch.
I'll give you a few more years yet. Yeah. Remember Slick?
Sure.
He always wanted one of these.
Where is he now?
Fighting Saddam. Jimmy tried to find out.
What the hell is going on with this?
Good
But yeah, no,
kid.
it's going good, Wolf. I'm just a bit confused about this game.
Well,
It's very,
Maybe when he
very
gets back.
Thinking of giving him the car is what? Thanks for his service?
I never wanted to be thanked for mine. But that boy's seen more hurt than any of us. Deserves better than that old Pinto is.
Yeah. Well, where to next?
All right. Okay. So to catch you up, Wolf, we are a pig farmer
Shotguns, huh?
who is trying to,
I always liked
who was
shotguns.
disposing of bodies for the mob,
Still do.
and now we're trying to
I
quit.
like revolvers myself. But it's for sport.
Got a few of those.
Thank you, Smith.
Oh yeah? What's your favorite?
Them big slab-sided ones. They have a charisma. What about you?
Nothing special, really.
And this guy's
357
from the
is my
mob,
thing.
and he's trying to convince us
But
not to
This
quit.
is a shotgun.
Yep. Figured we could shoot some skeet. Always liked shooting skeet. Taught Bill to shoot this way.
You're a good father.
Could have been better.
Name a father that couldn't. So, how do we do this?
All right.
Who's going first?
You can go first.
Here you go.
All right, then. This is more my speed. Hanging out, shooting guns. Maybe a few beers next time.
I'm not sure guns and beers mix, friend.
Oh, sure they do. Like peanut butter and very dangerous chocolate. Next time. Trust me, next time.
There won't be a next time.
There isn't gonna be a next time.
Oh, there's always a next time.
This is it.
Yeah.
After today, we are done.
I've tried to tell you. I keep trying to tell you. There is no out. There is no done. You keep doing this. You never do anything again. It's permanent. Kaput.
And it's kaput.
You don't mean it.
If that's the way it's gotta be.
You have a choice.
You haven't listened to a word I've said.
I've been listening. I've been listening all morning. I've been listening to you talk about being sad and lonely and refusing to listen to reason.
I have my reasons.
Your reasons aren't any good.
Wow.
They're mine.
Walk me to my car.
Well. No. That's not the kind of person the character is.
So, this is it then.
It is.
Why? Why are you doing this?
Because I need to.
We're friends, goddammit. You don't get to get all stoic on me. I know losing her was hard, but there's gotta be something. Gotta be.
I can't take care of the farm like I used to. There isn't much point anymore.
So sell the farm. Move into the city. Meet someone new.
Do you believe in hell?
What?
Do you believe in hell?
I'm not scared of hell, if that's what you mean.
I didn't ask if you were scared. I asked if you believe.
I don't know.
Well, I do. And I think doing this, I think that's where I'm headed.
And why? You think you can buy your way into heaven?
I can't take back what I've done. What I can do is do something right.
Why?
Because I want to see her again. That's all. I just want to see her again. And I figure I'll do one right thing with my life, just one thing. Maybe I'll get to see her again. One more time.
And this is your one right thing.
It is.
How do you know? How do you know if any of this is true?
I don't know. But I got the notion, and the notion's got me. So, least I can do is tell you adios.
Just like that.
What else is there to say?
Not much, I guess.
No.
All right, then. Have it your way. I'll be back this evening. You get an afternoon. Do whatever you gotta do. Just, leave the door unlocked.
I can do that.
Adios, friendo.
Be seeing ya.
Okay, that's something. And I feel it's only going to get worse from here. Check the horse. Catch the fish. Call the boy and the neighbor. Huh. Well, let's head outside and interact with the horse for a bit, I think. Oh, over here. Ah, I see. The Horse, Part 2.
All righty. Come on now. Come on now. That's good boy. Brung you an apple. Granny Smith. Just like you like. Good boy.
The Horse, Part 2, you're right.
Good boy. You've been real good to me. You know that? Brought me a lot of good luck. Good times.
Oh.
Without you, I don't.
Yeah, they are. I think it's just a texture and sound error. They definitely are. I was going to make a comment and I wasn't going to interrupt. But yes.
I want to thank you for all you done. Gonna go ahead and leave the barn door open behind me when I go. You want to leave, you go find someone else. I figure I'll just, I'll leave you to it.
I can't open the door. Would like to go catch the fish. But I don't know where the pond is. I want to leave the phone calls for later. But I think I've only got one more option. Head down to the basement. Oh, okay. Oh, hey, go fishing. Oh. The fish. Catch Admiral. Cooler. Can't see the bob.
Come on.
Well,
Ooh,
this time.
nice catch.
Okay, you just automatically do it. No. Gotta catch it out. trying to see, like, on the line, see if I can't see the slack. Oh, there we go. Maybe the next bite.
Nice catch.
Listen for the sound cue.
Come on. Nice catch.
It's in here somewhere. What the hell am I fishing for? Is it like a named fish or something? Or is it not a fish? Is it something else? Is it a big newt that earlier we said was dead but isn't dead? That'd be a big brain. A big brain callback.
Nice catch. Come on.
How many of these things are there?
Nice catch.
That's actually pretty good.
Come on.
Just about empty now.
Nice catch.
This is a very odd minigame, but I like it.
Come on.
Better than other fishing games I've played in video games.
Nice catch.
Oh, okay. This is Admiral. Huh. Just walk back now. Take the cooler with me. Nope. I just leave him in. I leave him in there, I guess. And then we walk back. Huh. There's a lot to think about in this game. It's not an easy to digest topic. Accepting your death and what this is. You might just get to cure Ave Maria. I can't play it for you. I'm not talented enough. But I'm sure if you work really hard, you can find a audio clip of it on YouTube, and then just hit the play button as soon as I die. To be fair, I'm still not even sure if we are gonna die. I don't know. Pile of bathtubs? Huh. Well, just about there, huh? Gotta make a couple phone calls, and that's gonna be it. That's not Ave Maria. Huh. Where the phone is. It's in... Nothing in the fridge.
Come on, pick up.
The boy.
Please pick up.
Dad?
Bill, hi. Well, now how'd you know it was me?
Caller ID.
I don't know what that is.
It's new. Tells me who's calling.
Huh, that's some real fancy stuff you got there.
Uh-huh. Listen, I'm busy.
you can't select these other options.
Just
That's awful.
hadn't talked in a while.
And whose fault is that?
Can't we talk?
What is there to say? Hi, son. How are the grandkids?
How are they?
Oh, by the way, I put your mom in a rest home so I could stay there and take care of my goats and my pigs and my stupid horse. Because God forbid, I actually look after my sick wife.
That's not fair.
You put her in a home. You decided she wasn't good enough for you, and you put her in a home.
I didn't know what to do. The doctors there, they would.
How hard could it be? Alzheimer's isn't some terrifying boogeyman.
Oh.
Wasn't it you who told me to stay with the ones you
Oh.
love, no matter
it's
what?
Alzheimer's.
So what? You didn't love her anymore?
Don't you dare.
You gave her up. You gave her up to doctors and nurses. You know what they do to people in homes?
I really wish
Best home money could buy.
I
Money.
could say.
You and your
things.
damn money. Cared more about being a
Huh.
rich pig farmer than the people you were supposed to love.
Hey, I loved you both. I did everything for you, everything.
Yeah, right.
Bill, I didn't want this call to...
You wanted to put my mom in a home. So I'm not sure what you want matters.
Bill, I just called to say...
Say what? Sorry? Did you know I visited her? I found out where you put her, and I visited her. They said you visited sometimes.
She was my wife, Bill.
She cried, Dad. She cried. She wept and she sobbed and she kept asking me where you were. She was so scared, Dad. She was so scared. She wanted you to take her home.
The doctor said sometimes she was lucid, but I couldn't.
She was lucid, Dad. And I held her hand as she sobbed herself to sleep. And I kept holding her hand until they told me I had to go. Where were you? Taking care of your precious chestnuts? Feeding your heritage breed pigs?
No, Bill,
Save it.
The
Talk to your
last
goats or your
dialogue
pigs or whatever it is you do.
implies she knew.
I just wanted to tell you goodbye, Bill. I've got some of your stuff all boxed up. If you wouldn't mind coming by in a few days to pick it up.
We'll see.
Goodbye, son.
You'll never make this right, Dad.
I'm still trying.
She's not even dead, though. Huh.
Hello?
Hey, Edie, it's...
Oh, hey, you. How are you doing? You know, I was just talking about you with Garth the other day. I said, Garth, you know, we ought to visit.
Edie, listen, I don't mean to interrupt. It's just, I'm on a tight schedule, and I need you to do me a favor, all right?
A favor? Sure. What you need?
I'm going to be out of town for a few days.
Oh? Finally taking my advice and visiting family?
I was wondering if you and Garth could make sure the animals were fed and watered, that kind of thing.
Oh, sure. We ain't got much going on.
Thanks, Edie. Listen,
Evan, what are you doing? Get down from there. Sorry, cats. Anyway, what were you saying?
Yeah, the animals. I got them fed and watered for today. They should be good for tomorrow, too. But if it's too much of an imposition...
Not at all. We're happy to be imposed upon. you've been a good neighbor for so long. I'm glad you called me today. In fact, just the other day, I said to Garth, I said, if we don't visit, then we should host. Reach out, say hello, put together
Thank
a little
you, Edie.
neighborly, hey, you should drop on by next Saturday afternoon. We're going out to the Harvest Festival with the grandkids, and I know how lonely it's been, what with Sadie gone and all. You should come with.
Well, I appreciate the thought, Edie. I don't think I'll be back in town by then, though. Sorry.
Oh, that's too bad. It's been real nice seeing you coming back to church again.
Oh, it's been real nice being welcomed back. But now I gotta go. You know, chores and such. You know how it is.
Oh, I sure do. Well, come on over sometime. Just got some gooseberries in. We're making pies, and we'd love to have you. I know they're your favorite.
That they are. Gotta go now.
See ya.
The dog.
Hey, you Brody.
This is the
How you
grave
been?
of the dog, huh?
I know I don't drop by as much as I ought. I ain't got an excuse. I still remember when I picked you up. Bill hadn't been himself lately, and I wanted him to, I wanted him to smile again. Oh, he saw you and I could see that spark in his eyes. The boy was still mad at me, though, and I guess he had a right to be. But you he loved. And I think he came around on me, too, for a time. You want to know something, Brody? I always believe dogs go to heaven, because all dogs is fundamentally good. Now, even the mean ones, they're good too. They're just, hurt or starving or, sick or scared. So, I know where you are. And I know Sadie's probably with you right now. I done wrong, Brody. I done a lot of wrong. And I don't know if I can make up for it. I want to tell you I'll see you soon, but the truth is I do not know. I don't know if I was good enough for you.
That's a sentiment.
I don't know if I did my best. So, this may be goodbye. I love you. And I miss you all the same.
Ow. Alright. The end, huh? Well, suppose we should, we should get started on this last meal here, huh? Let's... Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking. Huh. Onion. On a chopping board. Ah, no! Onion! I need you for later. Onion. Ah. Ah. This is harder than it looks. Is this supposed to be some kind of like metaphor for this character being unable to compose himself for the last meal he's making? Bag. There's just a frozen burrito? What the hell? I'm not gonna have a frozen burrito for my last meal. No, get back in the fridge door. Well, whatever. Leaving it on the floor. It's fine. Steak. Oh. Where'd the steak go? Oh, God. Is it in the pot already? Where's the steak? There's got to be a steak around here. Oh. Goodbye, knife. I'll leave you on the cutting board for now. Is there a backup steak? I don't think there is. Well, I guess we're making vegetarian curry today. Well. Okay. Curry. Where's the stock? Corn. That's the stock. Thanks. Add. Hot. Oh, I dropped them on the floor. That's not healthy. I need the knife for this last potato. Ugh. Well. I'm fairly certain. I think it's in the pot. Ah! Goop. Well, the curry didn't come out good, because I didn't pre-cut the steak, I think. Supposed to get the shotgun from the cellar? Guess so. Well, this is what I get for missing the steak. I didn't get cutlery. Maybe I had it in my pocket. Ah. You know, I don't think that's a good excuse enough for the mob. Well, we didn't get a chance to wait. So that's adios. Ah. Wow. Eddie was herself. That's good. Ah. Man, that. I don't know if anybody got a chance to read the prompts for the phone call with Bill. The ones that the farmer couldn't say. That was awful. I loved it. Wow. Oh. Yeah, I suppose. I don't think so. I don't think it's in character for those options to be selectable. Yeah. I'm gonna do a quick Google search to see if See if audio has options after ending. And I think that actually might just be the end of the game. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's actually just it. I think that's it. I think that's all there is. Man, it was something else though. That was a good one. I enjoy little narrative games like that. I guess I could always try to Oh, I don't want to go to start. No, I want to go to scene select. I want to go to the shotgun and see if I can shoot the guy like you said. See if that's possible. And then I'm going to try to do the ending, see if I can't, Oh!
I always liked shotguns. Still do. Got a few of those.
What the hell's going on?
They have a charisma. What about you?
Where were they Why can't I walk forward sometimes?
Figured we could shoot some skeet. Always liked shooting skeet. Build to shoot this way. Getting them there.
I can't control. Okay, let's restart scene and hope it doesn't fucking die again. No,
Shotguns,
I
huh?
can't.
I always liked shotguns.
Liked?
Still do.
I like revolvers myself, when it's for sport.
Got a few of those.
Oh yeah? What's
Yeah,
your
we can't
favorite?
shoot this
Them
guy.
big slab-sided ones. They have a charisma. What about you?
Oh, nothing
No.
special, really.
Alright, scene select back to the end. We can't shoot him here. Let's try to make... Let's just grab the gun right away. And we can cook our meal. Let's try to cook curry this time for real. I feel bad. Alright. You know what? Since we can cut these things without having to pick them up, this seems like a way easier way to do it, huh? Alright. This time I cooked the steak instead of adding it right to the pot. I did... Done all the curry powders yet? No, I haven't. There we go. That's everything, right? Stock, steak, curry powder, potatoes, carrots, onions. Alright. Now actual curry. Come on. We can do it. Yeah, we actually got curry. I don't know where the rice came from. I'm gonna try to be focusing on this gun. I don't think I can. Oh. What did tab do? Pulls the journal entry. Talking about it outside. I gotta try to get the gun. I don't think I can. Yeah, no. I don't use a different ending. But still, I made the curry. Huh. Well, that is certainly a game. Well, yeah. I don't know. Yeah. I revel in the fact that that's depressing. I think I'm gonna go play some fighting games.